Good morning, y'all. Well, I've been out here getting a little more stuff done, trying to get this burn pile down. You know, a lot of it burned up pretty good yesterday, so I got out here, cleaned up all that section right there. And as you can see, I've only got just one little tiny bit over there I got to push into the woods, but for the most part, the majority of all of this is now cleaned up. So that's what I was trying to get to, so I could start working on the pond more and start getting this filled in. I got a bunch of this little stuff right here that I'm going to get David to help me with, because Uber is a lot lighter and can get in here, and he's got them rakes on the front there, so, and the grapple, so he can get all of this kind of cleaned out through here and get all the little stuff. And then I'm gonna start digging on the J pond more and get this dirt all brought up over here and over there, and get it all brought up, so it's up, so the level is higher, so the water will stay in the pond and out of the way from the rest of the property. So I don't know, you can't really tell it on camera, but from where I'm standing here, right here, over to there, it's already brought up about a foot over there. So, you know, if I can bring this up another foot or so, and then get the rest of this trench dug and get that down through there, that'll should take care of all the drainage issues down through here. As you can see, this is all still pretty wet. You know, I tried driving Bertha through here yesterday, and she didn't want to go all the way through. So it's all good, but got two more piles out. I got to bring the rest of it, cut the rest of this back right here, and bring this over here a little bit more, and then again start spreading all this dirt out, and then I can start digging back there and start digging the rest of the pond. So it's gonna get going slowly but surely, y'all. Surely getting dedicated to it. Fire pit is going. I say fire pit. Fire pile is going. Got the rest of that pushed up in there, and it's burning in there now. So I'm hoping that a lot of this will go away by today, and I'll just keep getting rid of it slowly but surely, y'all. Slowly but surely. Keep getting her down. Get all this nice. I plan on planting some ryegrass out here this winter. Like I said, I'm gonna get David over here. Him and I are gonna trade out a couple of days of work. I'm gonna do a couple of days up there with Bertha and have him come over here and give me a day or so, a couple of days over here, to help me smooth all this out and get all the roots and stuff out of it, and all the little logs and stuff like that, and get it cleaned up real nice. And then that way I can start working on this. I'm ready for this to get going. I'm going to get up in here and try and pull those out of there. I don't know if I'll do it today or not, because if you can see the clouds up here, I just felt 2 raindrops on me now, and you can see that shelf cloud all the way across over there. But I want to get these out of the way, or at least the one anyway. The other one, I might just cut the stump of it off, and that'll be the first part of the mini bridge there. First part of it anyway. Yeah, you can see the raindrops starting to hit now, y'all. So slowly but surely, y'all, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm gonna make this thing real nice real soon, real fast. And man, you got to take down the pool. I don't know if Mary and Miley want it back there or not. You know, only because of trying to get that much water back there. And I'm just going to go ahead and take it down and pack it up, and they can take it down there, and they can do whatever they want to with it. I mean, the pool is for Miley anyway. I really don't need it anymore. It was nice having it this summer though. I mean, got in there a little bit, and you know, got to hang out in it a little bit, so that was nice. It was a nice little cool off for it. So that I enjoyed. And next, to get all these rocks and stuff moved here. Yeah, there's just too many leaves over here for this to build this thing here. I mean, all it's going to do is just keep doing that, and then I think that's the reason I decided to do it over there too. Another reason anyway, because otherwise it's just going to be fighting leaves all the time with all these trees in it. As nice as it would look, you already see just a couple of months there, those leaves are building up bad. So trying to build something over there that I can enjoy from the house and not have a lot of maintenance with it, you know what I mean? It's the whole point of it, because I am getting older, and you know, who knows how long I got before, you know, I can't do this anymore. Now, you know, my partner in Florida, I say my partner, my buddy down in Florida, him and I did a lot of work together, and you know, he was almost 70 years old and still working as hard as I was, you know. So it's, who knows, you know, I may have another 20 years doing this, you know, who knows. I'd like to say I got 20 more years of doing this before I can't do it no more, and then I could just fish, you know. So we'll see. So in the meantime, let's just let this burn down a little bit. The rain's about to come in. I'm gonna get some more stuff done inside the shop today, in the barn, I mean. And I still have to move. I've got to move all this lumber I got here. I'm gonna move it underneath the carport in case it does rain pretty good. But tomorrow I'm supposed to be going to Big Joe's and help him with his flooring, and get that knocked out. So we'll go from there. So in the meantime, I guess I will see you in a short. So here's what's going on now. So I thought I'd fixed the four-wheeler for Shorty, and I was just going to give it to her today and just let her take it down to the house, and you know, that way she could just ride whenever she wanted to. And the front hub and wheel pretty much shot, so until I can get some parts for that, she can't ride it for a while. You know, she came out, she rode it down to their house, then back, and got the gorilla cart and what have you. And when she came back, I noticed the front wheel was wobbling again, so I thought, well, let me go check out the bolts and see if maybe they just need to be tightened up. No, it just wallered the rim out, so gotta find a new rim and a new hub for it, which you know, I'm gonna go ahead and get those here soon for her. You're only talking about 150 bucks, I think, all total for everything, for the wheels and the new hubs. Go ahead and get those for her so she can just start riding it on a regular basis. I went ahead and just gave it to her so she could have it and keep it down there and do her thing. That way she can ride whenever she wants to. But until I get her fixed, that's what it is. So I've been taking it a little bit easy today. You know, I am keeping this fire going so it can burn down, as you can see here. And I got a little more cleared over here, a little more brush piled up over here, and just trying to get rid of as much of the stuff as I can here. But yeah, you can see it's kicking good now. So I'm gonna bring Bertha over here and roll it up now that I got some good flame on it. But I'm gonna try to come over here and work on some of this right through here and get this brush and stuff cleaned out of there, and see if we can't get something to grow in there nice and make it look good. And it's getting ready for fence, so you know, that's kind of what my goal is try to get all that prep for some fence. And again, let me get over here and get Bertha and roll this stuff up in here now that I got some good flame, and like I said, just kind of take it easy. I will be going to get some posts this next week for my gates, so hopefully I can get some privacy gates put up here soon, at least over there by that driveway over there, so that I can start teaching the dogs to run and stay inside the yard here. So that seems to be, if all three of them get out together, that seems to be their go-to spot to take off. So in the meantime, let's go ahead and get this stuff done, and then I'm gonna get tow truck out. But yeah, we're going to get posts for the gates here this week, so I'm not gonna move the big trailer back over there in the back like I thought, because I didn't really realize that we were gonna do that so fast. So let's get some of this done. Well, that's looking so much better out here. I went ahead and just pulled them two trees out. I found out the big one was cracked in the middle, so that wouldn't have worked for the bridge anyway. So I just went ahead and just put it over here on the fire. Ain't no biggie. Ain't like I don't have plenty more to find a big couple of big ones to make that bridge with. You know, so getting all this smoothed out here. So I'm about out of fuel, so I don't want to press it anymore today. So I've got enough fuel to get up to the store and get fuel for Monday. So yeah, I'm going to be digging this over about to them tracks, I think, to give this the big top of the J more defined, and then it's going to come off of right here, right in here somewhere, and we're going to bring it back right around through here, and then cut it over there a little bit so we keep that island going on there, and then we'll take it out and around that burn pit and make the hook, and we'll just put the island right at the very end of it. So the island will be this little section right here, and I'm still debating on taking this tree out just so I can define the J a little bit better, which I'm probably going to do that. So that way, just this part of it, it'll come to island, it'll be like right out here to the edge, and then be around there, and then I'll bring it back. Let's see if I can get you over here where you can kind of vision it. I say get a vision. So we'll bring that back, like I said, right from the inside of that tree back around here to somewhere right in here. You know, if it comes around where the burn pit is, and ends up with a nice hook right in here, I think, because it's not going to be like a real big, real defined, like, you know, the bottom of the J comes around like that. So we're not going to have a lot of that hook, that part there, but it's going to be enough to where it's going to be noticeable, especially from the air, I think. So we'll be flying that here soon, as soon as I get some more of this dug out. Like I said, we got some rain coming this week, so we're hoping that it stays dry enough. Oh, what do we got here? Is that just a water snake, or is that a moccasin? I don't know if y'all can see him down there. I think that's just a plain old black water snake. He went down in the water there. He'll have to come up here in a minute though. But he's a little bitty guy, so he can't hold his breath that long. Oh, he's over there now. I just seen him pop up way over there. Like I said, he can't hold his breath very long. So we'll see where he comes up at. But yeah, he just looks like a black water snake. So no big deal there. We're not gonna stress him. And it looks like we got a big turtle in here too. See him? Can y'all see his turtle out there? Very cool. Starting to get some wildlife hanging out in here, which is what we want in this pond. You know, this is not going to be swimming or anything like this. This is going to be more for fish and wildlife, you know, turtles and all kinds of stuff like that. But yeah, there's a good sized turtle right there. See him? He just went down. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, that's kind of what we wanted. That's kind of what the goal was for this pond anyway, was to, you know, kind of more wildlife and what have you like that. So, oh man, I like it. I like it a lot. I like it all. So, yeah, it looks like we got to get some more of this cut back here, just right in through here, just a little bit. We're just going to shave this back right here. This area here, we'll shave it and just kind of even it up and smooth it out, and you know, make it a little more defined right there. And then it'll come around and wrap around here, and the two pieces will meet right in here somewhere, right in here, probably, you know, just a few feet back from that. So that the tree's still got plenty of roots to grow in and what have you like that. Plenty of dirt to grow in the roots anyway, because you know, once you cut them back off to the sides, they'll start wanting to go down automatically, and they're staying healthy. So, you know, that little bit of root cut we've done there has not done anything to them, so that's a good sign. And just looking so much better. So anyway, I'm real happy about all that. and getting her going slowly but surely. Probably going to get on tow truck here in a minute and get over there and work on the other pond a little bit and try to smooth some of that out. So, you know, with all this dirt work being done right now, excuse me, I'm kind of anxious to see a little bit of rain now to see what's going to do what, you know. So that I'm like I said, I'm really looking forward to seeing what that does. So let's get tow truck fired up and see what we can get done over here. I'm gonna set y'all up so you can watch some of this, see how it goes. Yep, looking a lot better out here. Like I said, I was going to put the trailer over there, but now that we're going to be using it this week or next week, there's no sense dragging it up out of the way and moving it twice. So we're going to get in here and start smoothing some of this out. Well, that was a close one. Got a tweak in my back just as I was trying to turn that thing, and I couldn't get it to turn, and just couldn't hit all the buttons fast enough because that hit my back hard. That's why you just see me bail. I was like, all right, well, she's gonna go over, she's gonna go over. So anyway, thank God I got Bertha out here to get her out. I can just grab a hold of it and just lift it up out of there. Yeah, you see I was right on the edge, and I knew I was getting close to right at the edge, and as soon as I went to try and turn that hit my back, and I was like, oh. All right. So, looks like a Bertha rescue here. We'll just hook right to the back end there, and I'll just lift her up out of here. Ain't no big deal. Man, that was a little freaky. But it is what it is. Just shoot it. It's kind of funny. Nobody got hurt. Nothing got broken. That's all that matters. Man. Well, this could have been disastrous. That's kind of funny in a way, but that's all right. Like I said, let's get Bertha in a strap and a chain, or a chain, whatever we got over there. I think we got a strap that'll pick it up, and let's get her picked up and get her out of there. Man, I'll be back. Well, that was simple enough. A little hairy, but that was simple enough. So, all right, so we know we can't get off too close to that edge. At least not till the back is healed up a lot better. But you know, I will be, as soon as I get some more fuel, I will be cleaning up that edge anyway right there and smoothing all that out, and so I can get all that extra sticks and stumps and stuff out of there. You know, so it's all a lot better looking. But it's looking better, slowly but surely. Whew. Again, that was a little freaky. I ain't gonna lie, because I couldn't get her to come out of gear, and I couldn't get her to turn, so it was like, okay, one gotta give, and that giving having to be me. I said, okay, I get it. So anyway, let's find something else to get into, because I'm taking a break from that for a little bit. All right, well, what we got into was a little more clearing for the day. So, and got the burn pile kicking a little bit more. Got her piled up a little bit better out there. Got some more of that over there done. And I've just been picking up stuff like this by hand and throwing it off in here. But yeah, you see a lot of that's just dirt right there. And I'll get David over here to scrape some of this out. But she's doing good. Still kicking away. I know I probably need to roll it one more time, but I think I'm just gonna let it do its thing for tonight, so it ain't burning too bad all night long. Doesn't that look a lot better? Got most of the piles out of there. So anyway, that was a nice hairy ride on the tractor, and that was kind of crazy. Look at this bottle we just found. Suncrest. Huh. I have to check into that. Never even heard of that before. Has anybody else heard of Suncrest? It's got to be something local. Anyway, like I said, that was an interesting ride on that tractor, but we got her pulled out. Nothing, no damage. Everything worked good. Tried pulling a little bit more stuff around here and smoothing out a little bit of stuff, and then I guess it didn't like the falling off the edge, so it got the tire low. So it is what it is. I don't care. But anyway, we're getting there. So anyway, I'm gonna go. I know I've said anyway like 10 times already. Shut up with that anyway stuff already. So check on the Suncrest, y'all. I'm curious. What is that? I have no idea. Looks like some kind of soda or something. But somebody, if anybody knows what it's all about, let me know. I'd be interested to find out. We're gonna set it over here for now. And we're gonna get the dogs out here and let them go for another walk. And we're gonna call it a day. Got quite a bit done out here today. So I'm going to just go in and watch some football and take a chill pill. So y'all don't forget, like and subscribe, do all that good stuff, you know, hit the button, hit the like button, you know, the thumbs up button, all that stuff like that. Have some fun with it, and we'll see you on the next one. Until then, don't forget, we love y'all. Go thank a veteran, and we'll see y'all next time.